Okay, well, I think without further ado, let's go back to the one block. And while we have kind of this downtime and we, just started the nether end things, I think it's probably not a bad idea to just shift focus almost entirely to the house and actually working on the house, because we've been putting that off for so long. Yeah, especially with a fresh shaved face and the long hair. Yeah, I look like I'm 12. I honestly, I look like I did when I was 12. I had the Bieber hair going on when I was 12 years old. That's, what cool 12-year-old didn't in 2013. So, but there we go. I can't turn this hat around because it has my flag on it for my city, so I need to keep the hat this way. But we've got, like we ended last time, which I'm needing to kind of catch up on all this as well. So last time we ended, we got ourselves a zombie and 2 villagers and a bunch of different animals and things just around. But before we dedicate our time to dealing with him and maybe making an iron farm, or I guess a villager breeder first and then an iron farm, I'm going to do what I can to kind of get organized and also rebuild some of this. I mean, because like where are we putting these scoots from these armadillos? Nowhere yet, apparently. So I'm gonna go just get organized, and I think that's probably the best way to start today. I mean, look at all this. What a mess. Okay, so we need our logs. We need glass, and I honestly have no clue what we did. Okay, there's some there. And do we have any sand? We got some sand. We can smelt up some of that. Fill in some of this glass over here. There we go. Pardon me, guys. I'm just gonna block you out. And then I think the next thing to do is start filling in some walls. And now that I'm looking at this, the good thing is it's spruce, but I did use the dark oak for those lower levels, so I think we might need to go and just make sure there isn't any dark oak sitting around in here as well. There is. Okay. Well, we'll grab some of that and get started. I think that works out just fine. Yeah, so, yeah, I know life gets in the way and it was planned, but dude, really, cliffhanger and no video? I know. Hey, that video is actually scheduled for next week, though. So, it actually didn't impact it, which is kind of silly to say, but it actually is a video for next week. So it kind of worked out in a way, but yes, yeah, I know, I agree. Yeah, it was that was maybe my best cliffhanger I've ever done for a video too. I honestly was pretty proud of myself with the with the cliffhanger, but yes, there is the end of that cliffhanger is this coming week. But honestly, this week might be a week that I just put out a lot of videos because I have got all sorts of ideas and things ready to go. So I've got that new thing, which that'll go on Sunday. I've got a escape room video that I've literally spent like the last month working on, or at least making the escape room, and then this week I'm filming it. So that's going to come out sometime next week. Not like this coming week, but the week after that probably. And then I also have finally figured out how to do horizontal fans instead of just the vertical fans. So I know how to do them upward and downward now. So I have to make a video about that too to show, because there were quite a few people that were asking, oh, how do I do these horizontal fans so that I can build like the airship from the Avengers? And I was like, well, I suppose I need to figure that out. And I did figure it out. So there's a number of things that are on their way for the next couple of weeks that I just now get to sit and record and work on. So in all honesty, regardless of how this last week was, I am excited for all of the things that I now have the opportunity to kind of focus in on and continue to work on that I've kind of had to postpone over the last week. How dumb have you been? I always want to know how dumb people have been. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean to get that close to you. Okay, with that done, I think I'm just gonna do, I think for these areas, it's just gonna be completely filled in. Well, maybe we'll do like a line across right here and then a window. I don't know. We'll come up with something for right here. It'll look good. This over here, though. Well, maybe, I guess maybe we'll match the same look since we did it over there. We may as well copy it, right? Boom. Okay, sweet. That gives this back wall some structure. I think we're probably gonna do the same thing on the sides because I don't really think the sides need to have much going on. I mean, maybe. I don't know. Maybe the sides will have kind of a central window here on this area. I thought I saw that message in the Discord the other day that you had, after all this time, realized that it was actually Bedrock and not Java. That was pretty silly. But that's okay. That's okay. I just had been wondering when you had said that you were playing on whatever the visuals, Vibrant Visuals. I was like, that's not on Java yet. And so it got me wondering, but yeah, I think I saw your message. I think it was to Sky. Pretty silly. Well, that would be why. But now you know. Depending on how long you've had Bedrock, I think you might have Java anyway. Let's match this up. Pardon me, sir. Ouch. Okay. That at least gives us the corners off, and then we got some windows there, and then maybe I'll do, I just feel like this is such a large space for a window. Is that perfect center? 1 2 3 1 2 3. It is. I don't know how I'm feeling about that. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Well, now you know, and now you can experience the world of mods on Java and not be trying to figure out why it's not working for you on Bedrock. I don't really want to do a big window right here. I feel like that's going to defeat the roof and things. So I might honestly take this down and make this a bare wall for now. And then we'll decide in the future if we want to add more things off this way, because this gives us an area to expand from. But I don't think now is the time to expand. Now is the time to go look and see if we get more dark oak, though. And if we don't, we're going to need to grow a dark oak tree. Nope. No dark oak. Do we have dark oak samplings? That's really the important part, is if we have the samplings. Yes, we do. Okay. Well, let's cut down this tree because it's the smallest, and then we will get a dark oak tree planted here. I actually started a world with Create, going down a lot of rabbit holes. Nice. Zen, as of this morning, started a Create series, which he seems pretty excited about. He's kind of doing some new stuff with his videos too, which is kind of cool. Oh, that was the end of the axe. Let's go make another one. Yeah, the next series that I'm doing, like the little interlude, the next story kind of thing, is a lot more mods. But I'm very excited about it. It's a lot more mods than I've ever played with, though. So I'm excited to see what everyone thinks about it. Should I just use my diamonds? I may as well. Grab that. Yeah, we'll just make a diamond axe. There's no reason not to, and we'll get more diamonds in time. But yeah, it looks really cool. I haven't finished the video yet because this first episode's about an hour long, but I started watching it this morning. We ran a 5K this morning, so I've had quite the eventful day already, and just taking the time now to do some relaxing and hanging out, and then I get to do my catching up on people's YouTube videos and things. Also, the new Life series just started. If you like the Life series, that all just started on Friday. So that's pretty cool too. Do we have any extra bone meal? Probably. I feel like we always have enough. Somewhere. Ah, yes. Okay. I was not sure if it was going to grow having all this spruce stuff around, but it did. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I've never played Create, but it's something that I know like everybody loves, and everything I've ever seen of Create always looks so cool, and just a really fun way to take Minecraft in a separate direction, but still have it be this game. Yeah, it's never something I've never tried. It was an idea that I talked about at one point, but I don't know. I like my games, as we've all figured out at this point. I like my games kind of in that softly modded area. Not anything against heavy modding at all, but that's just seems to be where my safe space is for for playing the game. Yeah, I think we're kind of getting into the time of the year though, with it just being kind of the midsummer and things, when I've got a lot of ideas of things to do and not a lot of time to do them. So my goal, and I was talking with V about this yesterday, my goal is to just try and crank out a lot of videos just here over the next couple weeks of things that I've been really wanting to do, just so that like we just have things ready to go, because I feel like I keep having all these ideas that I'm like putting off for a week, and then I get caught doing something else, or something else happens, and then, you know, the world, and so that's something. There's probably going to be a number of new videos that are going to come in the next couple of weeks that I just need to get recorded and get done. But now we've got a bunch of dark oak, which is fantastic. And get this other side done. Pardon me, animals. You're all gonna need to find a home, but we can handle that at a later time. I do think one of the cool things about Create though is I really like the idea of being able to fly in Minecraft, and having that in Create, like having planes and things. I've always thought that was so cool. Ugh, I don't really want to build all the way up. For now, we will do this for now. It's not what I really want to do here, but it's what will work for the time being. That's what I that's also true, is that I think viewership is definitely less during the summer as well. So that is a good point. I guess I haven't really paid too much attention, but I have noticed, at least for my most recent like Sunday videos, that the views have been a little less, but it's not been anything like, there's not been anything detrimental, you know. I kind of like, we're gonna cut it out. We're gonna cut it out for now. If we want to put it back later, we can. Yeah, I think the last Lucid video was like my least viewed video in a while, but I think that's a good point about it being summer and like everybody's doing everything. Like I'm hardly watching YouTube right now either, so I can kind of see that being more people's realities too. Okay. That's at least a start. I don't have a Elytra. I don't know why I keep jumping off of things like that. Do we have any food in here? I don't think we do. Okay. Let's get some food. And then we need to check in on how much cobble and things we have, which I don't think is a lot. Yeah, it's not a lot. We might have to shift gears and pick a different block for a roof, which kind of stinks, but I think might be the better option in the long run. If only we could like duplicate copper. Like if we could have all of this copper duplicated and be like use copper stairs as a roof, I think that would be pretty cool. Yeah, that's true. It is something to keep an eye on. So how it all works, and I don't know if you already know this, so I could just be preaching to the choir, but how it all works is it's 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours within 365 days. The subscribers is just total, but the watch hours is within 365 days. And my first video that I posted on this channel was November 16th or something like that. It was right around my siblings' birthdays. And so we have 4 months. Well, July, August, September, October, November. We got 5 months if we count this month. So I think we're on pace. So I'm not too worried about it, but I think it's just one of those that, you know, just gotta keep an eye on. But at the same time, if I don't get it this year, I don't get it this year, and that's also okay. I think it would be maybe not a abnormality, but I think it would be relatively difficult to expect that I become like a full partner on 1 year. But it would be really cool. Don't get me wrong, I would love it. You know, but yeah, I think it's something that if it didn't happen, I'd be all right, but I'm going to keep pushing to make it happen, if that makes sense. I don't really know where I want to have the glass, and I don't really like that it's up here, but I guess I'll leave it there for now. I think we do have to shift to mining, but the thing is we have to make it to the nether, or through the nether. I don't really like that. Yeah, it would be huge. And like I said, don't get me wrong, I'm going to do everything in my power to get there. And 5 months is a lot of time. You know, if we've made it, like we made it to, like for me to have the first level of monetization, that means I've made it a third or 2/3 of the way. So like we're 2/3 of the way halfway through the year. So like, I think we can do it. I think we can do it. We just gotta keep on and keep making fun videos too, because, you know, I want to make sure that I'm making videos that I'm having a good time with too. Before we get started on this, I am going to go and make a safe place over here. I keep forgetting to move this bed. Excuse me, hiccuped. I keep forgetting to move this bed to a place where we won't die if we, you know, have to get spawned back in. That is done. Yep, I do need to keep up the shorts. The problem with the shorts right now, well, it's not a problem because people need to have breaks in their lives, but Mojang is on a summer break right now, so they are actually not putting out new snapshots right now. So I just need to come up with some other short ideas to kind of fill in this space, and sometimes I have some ones that I am pretty happy with or putting things out, but I just really like doing those snapshot videos though, because I feel like it keeps me so much more on top of what's going on in the community and things, which is something I've just never really done, is like pay attention to updates and things like that. And honestly, I've loved doing that over the last year. So I'm hoping to keep that up. That's definitely what I prefer to make shorts about. But also, like, I've been doing a lot of, wow, that hurt. I've been doing a lot of redstone stuff recently, just kind of on my own time. That I also, I think in time, might try and do some redstone tutorials or something. Especially for this, there's a lot of redstone involved in this escape room that I was talking about. Oh, you're destroying my crops. That's not kind. So, I have a feeling there's probably going to be some follow-up videos after my escape room video comes out of like, here are all these things to do. I do have plenty of deaths to show. That is true. I could make a death montage showcase for my shorts. That would be pretty funny. That is true. You know, we could do like a 1 year of deaths, 1 year celebration. That would be a silly video. Or a mid-year celebration. What? These are not... You can't get redstone in the nether. You can't get prismarine in. What is going on? Hi, buddy. Thank you. Oh, good job on my race. Thank you. I finished that 5K a lot faster than I thought I was going to for somebody who has not ran in a long time, so. Oh, I wish we had Soak Touch. That would be a lot nicer than having to break all this stuff. Ooh, Gilded Blackstone. That is nice. Fun. Whoa! Caillou, thanks for all the gifted subs, dude. Thank you. Very kind of you. I hope you have a great day. I mean, as always, I hope you have a great day, but thank you for that. Very kind. Very, very kind of you. I don't know why he's shooting through my shield. I don't... Oh! Oh my gosh! Everything's burning! Hold on. Hold on. No, 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 no. Okay, we're gonna die, but that's okay because we're here on the edge. What? Oh, I didn't even think about this, guys. Oh, he's burning. Oh my gosh. See you tomorrow. Have a lovely night. I gotta put out all these fires. The gas is burning my home down. Well, I didn't see this coming. Oh. Oh. Oh no. You evil ghast. You've destroyed everything I love. My home. My home. Oh my gosh. It's all burning. Oh gosh. This is evil. The tree. Our death counter, it's all gone. Oh my god. The game really said, here, let's just make this as difficult for you as we possibly can. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna survive that. Yep. Ah, no! Our hard work! Ah, so sad. I think our villagers are gonna die too. Oh! Minecraft loves me. It's raining. We lost our villagers though. Oh, this horse needs to move or it's gonna kill me. We lost our villagers. That's unfortunate. Holy buckets. All right, well, this brings a question to mind of if we need to switch all of our things from burnable blocks to non-burnable blocks. Man, he's just gonna hide over there. That's not really that fair. Also, why didn't my shield work? Why didn't my shield? I will say Minecraft did save the day there by making it rain on us. All right, I think we got to do something about all these. I'm so sorry, animals. I'm so sorry. I think it's just, we got to get rid of some of you. There he goes. Ruined our day and then left without a word. Oh my goodness. What's burning me? Oh, this is burning me. I'm so sorry, horse. How unfortunate. Alright, well, let's go check out the damage here. Not much salvaged, right? Oof, wow, okay. Well, benefit, a lot of cooked steak. Alright, that's not the worst thing in the world. Definitely a loss of materials, though. Wow. So we've got to think about the ways to protect all of this. I don't care if all of this burns as long as it doesn't burn down the rest of the floor around it. I kind of am wondering if we just need to cut up this tree a little bit to put out some of these fires and keep them away from the building. I'd prefer to not have it all burning. There we go. That should keep that away enough. Oh, I was like, why is the... It's because there's too much above me. It's not going to put it out. And things are spawning over there now because we don't have that lit up. Okay. Woo! Okay, let's do some resetting here. Oh, and hopefully land that. Wow, that would have been bad. Okay. I'm just going to do an inventory drop here. And let's just take the things that we need. I think we've got... Yep, okay. I want the torches. We'll take the pickaxe. Holy buckets. Yeah. The tree's falling down on its own right now. We gotta go grab some of our wood from over here. Maybe start thinking about what this looks like for the future of this area. Because, I mean, we can't really, I mean, like, if we're going to keep having blazes come in and do that, we need to come up with maybe a structure in the center now that protects us from the blazes. Or, like, you know, from fire-breathing things. So I'm wondering if maybe we rebuild the thing. We'll build some type of stone base platform, and then we'll build kind of a ring around the stone. Or in more stone, I should say. That helps to protect even further. There we go. Alright, we need to light this corner up a lot, probably. There we go. I'm just going to spam some torches over here. Wow! Exhilarating. Terrifying. It's all fun and games till the blaze. Yeah, lava and water. Do we have lava yet? That's my thing, is I don't know if we have lava. We definitely have water, I know that. But I can't remember if we have a lava bucket yet or not. Or maybe we did and we died with it? Is that one of the things that we died with? I don't know. Well, let's start here, right? Let's just start with rebuilding a little bit. Oh, we're gonna have to figure all that out. Let's grab the bone meal and the oak saplings, and let's get as much oak growing as we can, because that's what we use for the majority of this. This feels terrible. Okay. Oof. Wow. We're just gonna spam some oak trees together, because you can. And we definitely need to keep an eye on the ground, because we do not want to die by falling through the floor. That would be the worst. Yeah, we'll need to take a look around. I think we had, I'm pretty sure we had some at some point. The question is, at what point did we have lava? But I suppose it doesn't really matter at what point we had lava if we don't have lava now. I am going to take this chance to get up here and try and cut down some of this tree. Honestly, I think it just maybe makes sense to get all the way up here and try and hop up onto it. How much higher do you go? You go a lot higher, don't you? Yep. All right, let's build up, and then we'll give it the old cut down just from here. Yeah, I did not know blazes were coming either. So we're going to come up with some sort of defense system against the blazes. And I think the idea of just building kind of a shelter around it is probably the best idea that we could. I wonder if we need to make it a specific size or something. I feel like my camera keeps shifting. Wonder if we need to make it a specific size or something for the mobs that will spawn, because I don't know if it's like, like, can the mobs then spawn outside of it if we make it too small or anything? I want to prevent any of that madness from occurring. Okay, that is a bunch of oak. I mean, it's not a ton of oak, but it's enough oak to get started with something. With rebuilding some of this, we are definitely going to need more oak stairs again. And I think he fell through the floor. Yes, he did. So we can get rid of this now. And then, honestly, instead of filling in this whole area with all of this, I think we should just replace this with whatever stone we have the most available, which I think at this time is diorite. It might be sandstone, though. If we can get back up there, I think there's a bunch of sandstone up there. So maybe we'll grab sandstone and start with that. I'm just going to make this safer for the time being, though, and we're going to fill that in. But I'm 90% sure there's sandstone. I'm so sad to see our beautiful porch is gone. That's so sad. And our tree. Oh, a tragedy. Okay, we got red sandstone there. We got some sandstone here. We got some cobble and some other things. I think the sandstone might be the best play and just have that around. Where's the food? I want that. Yeah, I think if we just do some type of stone hut around this, we are going to benefit from it. We do need to make this go away though, because I don't want these leaves to stay here. I'm a fan of leaves, don't get me wrong, just not leaves that I don't want. So, okay. We will fix this. We will fix this. It'll be like nothing happened. Someday. Okay. So, let's grab the sandstone now and watch our step as we do this. I think it makes sense to try and do maybe just around it, have it be like a block down now instead of being half block down. And then I'm going to do, instead of doing just a square around it, we're going to do a little, just a little shape around it. We don't need that right now. Well, we probably need that right now, but we'll do like this kind of shape. I think that should work because they all spawn right here in the center. Thanks for the posture check. They all spawn right here. So even if it was a ghast, it should just spawn right here. It just makes me wonder if I need to, we're going to do one more. We're going to do one more layer out, I think. So we'll do 1, 2, 3 here, and then we'll do 1, 2, 3 here, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3 over here. Yep, I'm going to put a roof on it. I'm going to do a roof on it. I think this is just going to be the spawning platform now, which should be good. My only concern, I guess, now that I'm thinking about it, is if I'm sitting here and eventually we get like fortune or efficiency or something, and I break through this, we're going to break through this stone, this, well, we don't have haste, so it actually wouldn't be like instant. So we might be okay. I don't know. We'll just have to pay attention because this is definitely a more breakable block. That it kind of makes me wonder if we need to just do, oh, you see that? Anything directly next to it gets put up on top. That's kind of nice. Maybe we'll just do it like this. Have it be a block down. So that even if anything spawns down here, it's still kind of safe. I don't know. We're going to try this and see how that goes at first. And then I think let's grab, well, first of all, let's grab some of this so we can fill in some of these spaces now that we know what the shape is. Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking. It was throwing some water in there. That's exactly what I was just thinking about. So that is a layer of stairs. So we've got our layer here. Oh, our berries are gone, so I guess we got to get rid of that now. And then I don't even remember where this shape kind of, so that it turned in here and went this way. So this has got to be a section up like that. And then I think the next, I can get up here safely as I can. I think honestly, while we're doing all this repair, it might just be time for a teardown in general of this whole area, and moving all this in there. Just because, I mean, wait, our base is over there. There's no reason to have these things over here that we're going to still be relying on if we're not actually relying on them anymore. Okay. I think we've got the basis of something put back together. The nice thing is the majority shape of this whole thing has survived. That's the good part. Where did my stairs end here? Or is it all flat, 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 stair, 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 flat, 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 everywhere else? Okay. So unless it's one of the straights, it's just a stair. Or it's just a beep, beep, just like that. Maybe a stone house hut with all your chests in it. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm thinking we could probably still have all of this stone or all this wood going on as long as we have the safe area here. So I'm thinking maybe we build an iron door or a copper door that can't burn. Put that in one of these, which does, I mean, it prevents us from being able to run out right away, but it does give some level of safety. But I'm thinking maybe we could use some prismarine. I was just kind of looking through these at what blocks we do have. And I was thinking kind of a mix of these prismarine blocks and maybe some diorite could give us a relatively nice little spot. So maybe we grab some of this diorite. And then we'll just pull all that down. Okay. I was kind of just wondering. I know, I was just kind of wondering about that. If we surround it with glass, would that be okay? Because they'd spawn inside of the glass. They should spawn inside of the glass. And then as long as I'm mining from like down here. So like if we did, oh, tragic. But if we did something like this, where we had like a mining platform here, where we just kind of were on this lower level, I think it could. How did I not pick that up? Oh, because it's right there. And then surround this with glass. I was wondering the same thing. I keep forgetting where I put the glass. Boom, boom, boom. There it is. I guess you're coming back out because I need more glass. Okay. Surrounded with glass, and then maybe we'll have... I don't know. I don't know how I want to do this. Maybe we'll just do kind of a... Sorry, Mr. Panda, you gotta go. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like something like this that just is a shelter around it that we can maybe have like 4 doors to or something like that if we need to. And it'll just be this little hut. Which doesn't seem like much, but it's probably the best chance we have at a actual safe area. Did we have a stone cutter? Yes, we do. My poor guys. We'll do half of you as this, and then we'll do half of you as this. Oh, that's so tragic. Okay, so if we just do a little... I don't want it to be any taller, really, than 2 blocks, because I don't want to have things be able to follow me out of here. The only problem would be if a creeper spawned in here, and that's, I think, something that I'm prepared to deal with. This is definitely going to be far too much, or far too little, I'd say. But it at least gets something up, and then... I don't know, we'll just build a little flat roof on top of it. Again, gonna be far too little of this, but... And then we'll do one higher like that. Boom. And I'm hoping this should be all we need to do. Well, that's unfortunate. That's certainly not enough. And we don't have anything. We don't have anything else we can use. So it looks like we're doing some dark prismarine texturing. Unless we had some ink drop. I don't think we ever had. Oh, we did. We could make some dark prismarine, actually. Did you just make dark prismarine like this, or is it... Like, how do you make dark prismarine? I've never actually tried. Dark prismarine. Oh, I can't just dye it. Oh. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. You can't turn these into shards. Right? Shards. What is this? Every time I press is A? What is this? I've never seen that many before. Nope. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to deal, I think, with kind of a mix matched color. Also, this roof is not going to work right here, is it? So we do need to change this ever so slightly. I don't know how we're gonna change it, but we'll just have it be not how it is on these sides. Like that. And then I think the rest of the prismarine will just turn into... It's gonna look a little silly in comparison to like what's already there, but I'd rather have it have something than nothing. Yeah, I was just thinking a slab might be nice as well. So we'll have kind of a mixed match of these blocks for the time being, and hopefully we'll get more in time. That didn't work either. Maybe if we go one block higher. A little goofy, but it works. This is really where it's going to get goofy, though, because this is going to be one mixed-matched little place. But it works. Gets the job done. I don't know. We'll give it a little extra gusto. There we go. I don't know. I don't know. It looks pretty silly to me. It is working. Okay, we definitely need some of this back to fill in this area here. So I can get down here. There we go. I think it might just be time for a whole redesign of the area. I mean, just considering what we've had to do. It looks like we're doing a really bad job at texturing. That's what it looks like, which is kind of funny to me. We'll do that, and then we'll take this block down right there. Goofy. There we go. Our really silly done. Sillily? Really interestingly done. Little protection shack now. Where we hopefully will never have a fiery incident again. And I think your idea about using trapdoors is a great idea. And I'm kind of wondering if we can use copper trapdoors to do it. Is this how you make... No, that's copper doors. We just did a set of 8 of these. And then can I just do like a... Will this work? No, it will not. I just want to make it so that nothing could follow me in. But I think if I do it like this, it might actually work. Hold on. I have it so it kind of tilts out like that. Nothing should be able to get out. And then I can still go in and out like this, but close it behind me like that. So I might need some, well, actually, I don't know. I'm not going to need any more because it'll be exactly what I wanted. Just one block is still exposed. But in the case of like a blaze or something, you know, if it's only going to shoot right here, we could just make sure all of this is turned into something fire resistant around it. And I think maybe that's where the diorite comes in. So if we get over and change all the diorite into diorite slabs, well, maybe not all of it, but a good portion of it into diorite slabs, maybe we'll do polished diorite slabs, then we can ensure that there is a safe place all around this. And I think that gives us an opportunity to kind of change up this stairway if we wanted to. I do love that it matches over there though, so maybe we'll still try and match it, but just with some added safety precautions now. I think this is the way to do it. And now we shouldn't have to worry about fires. I mean, like, I'm not going to run this way, but I'll make sure this first 2 layers maybe. Oh, I forgot we had water there. Maybe this first 2 layers will just be set, because then we'll do the staircase right there. Those will all be set too. Because anything that's right here, the farthest it should be able to shoot this way, if this door is closed, is right here. And as long as we can make that not flammable, it should work. So we'll just do two wide at maximum. to make sure I can survive this. Okay. Boom. Just work our way back around, and then we can use the rest of the diorite to make the stairs that we need. Maybe no, honestly, we probably don't even need the rest of the diorite to make that, but we can use some of the rest to finish out the fireproofing. This is one of those times when I wish I had been recording with replay mod on, because my gosh, having that fire just burning behind us, that something we have no evidence that happened, but we're gonna remember for the rest of our lives. Okay. Well, let's just... That's not how that's supposed to go. Okay, maybe we'll start here. That's goofy. That's probably the silliest way that could have tried to place itself. So I think the staircase technically is supposed to just go right along this all the way around. And honestly, I don't know if I need to be able to get down here anyway, so I might just fill it in. But I think it goes like this, and then out one more. And then it goes over the, what, 4? I don't know. We're gonna try it. That's the center. And then it should tuck back in and go back around. We'll try that. We'll see how that looks. And then... Where are our lights? Yeah, what if we did, like, kind of mix-matched lights in the in-between areas that we can't get to anymore then? So we did... I don't know. That look bad? Doesn't look great, that's for sure. Maybe not that. Maybe we replace out one of these beams on the inside, actually, with lights. Maybe we'll do, like, this one. We'll turn this into some lights, so that we have light in here, because otherwise things are going to spawn in here. I don't want that. We are going to need some more frogs. Well, I guess I could just make 2 of them be green, but I don't like that. I don't like the green. Solution, we make one, we just do a little half and half party. You get a green. You get a green. You get a green. Beauty. All right. And now it should just, yeah, we just see the green one, which I think matches more with what's going on. But then inside you kind of get this double up color. I've just realized we had shaders off this whole time. We need those shaders. Oh, whoa. BSL. It's been a long time since I've seen you. Now we've got shaders again. Okay, that I think that's looking much better than it was. And it's a very difficult thing to get to, or get through, I should say. And I think that's a good thing, honestly, because it's going to ensure that mobs are not going to follow us out of there, or at least not easily. And honestly, at this point, I think I'd prefer that, just given what occurred. Okay, so for you, I believe it's supposed to be boom, and then we tuck in. Yep. Yep. And over, and then in. I can't jump there, so I just gotta place this, I guess. In, and then over, and then in, and then over. Yes. You're the problem. In the words of Taylor Swift. Okay. There we go. And now we've got our safety pit around it. And we're just going to cover it up. We're going to ignore the fact that there's some of the stuff down there. There we go. All right, now now we should be protected. Remember us when we get famous, bros? Yeah, I'm joking. I've tried to think of things of like if this really takes off, which obviously I hope it does. I would really love if it did. Of what I can do to ensure that everybody who was here is honored in some way, because I mean, couldn't have done any of it without all of you. So we'll figure out something if the time comes. Hopefully the time comes. I can't say if, I gotta say when. But that's the goal. Do we have a lot of dirt anywhere that we can just turn that into a whole dirt? No, and we don't really have any gravel either. I really wanted to make that all dirt over there. That would have been ideal. But I think, surprise! Yep, surprise. It's me! I'm the surprise! I hope you like your surprise. Thanks for the resub, Cymonks. I always appreciate it. If you guys like the Twitch emotes, Cymonks is making me the official ones. He's the one behind it all, the magic man, if you will. Okay, so that just lines up on the corner. So that does need to be a stair right there, but I don't know how to get a stair right there. I want the stair to be there, but I don't want it to be. There we go. We can just do it like that. Beep. There we go. There we go. Okay, and then I think we just get to place it along. Yeah, I know. Like I told you, there is absolutely zero pressure or timeline on getting them done. I just am excited that you offered. I'm very excited. Okay, so now this goes, so the 1, 2, instead of what I've just done. 1, 2, and then 1, 2, maybe? Or no, 1, 2. 1, 2 like that. One, two. Booyah. Beautiful. Now we, I think, can just finish this design out. So, Cymox, what you missed was a blaze destroying everything. Absolutely everything. So we've built a little center structure now that is hopefully going to prevent any further burning damage due to blazes. But I am now noticing an issue in that all of our critters are dead. We only have this guy left. So we do need to figure that one out because we don't have any food. Okay, well, as long as he stays alive, that's all I really care about. But if we can get back up to this edge, I can get that porch built back up. And we can at least get ourselves back. That porch was just too pretty for me to want to not have anymore, so we are going to build the porch back up. Boom, 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 boom. Do I have any spruce slabs? Not on me. Not at this time. I really got to figure out something better for this infinite water source at some point. Maybe we just move that right now too. While the space is open, let's do that. Let's take our infinite water source and move it. I don't know where though. Glad I grabbed some of that before I did that. That would have been bad if I just destroyed the whole thing. Okay. First of all, well, we do want to make the infinite water source. I do also want to waterlog in here, but I think maybe we make the infinite water source. I mean, honestly, maybe right here. Have it be nearby, but just in a different place. What just fell? Did anybody else see that? Something just like crashed down there. I want it. No, I suppose we can go like this. And then what I'll do is I will break some of this. Hello, llama. Llama, you're going to be the death of both of us, my friend. I'm going to be the death of you, unfortunately. Oh my goodness. Llama, you got to move, man. There's got to be water here, dude. There we go. Now, hopefully, I should now be able to do what I was going to try and do here. Which is get another kind of panel of these up around. Let's see. So, hold on. So if I do this, the water, I don't know if it'll... Oh, it does. Okay. Can I place it? Nope. Not like that. Do I need to place it? If this is a full block, will that make this infinite? Yes, it does. Now I can take that away and put that back. And now we should have our infinite water source in a safer place that will be outside of where the deck is, but it still gives us our infinite water source. Why did I put it there? Why did I put it there? It needs to be in the center. We're centering this. I've done a goofy. All right. So it's gonna have like that, and like that, and like this, like that. And you're gonna go like that. Oop. Oop, not like that. And beep. And beep. As if you never had anything. Okay, hold on. We gotta figure this out. I need that, and I need that, and then I need to fill in the rest of it, I think. Yeah, I didn't notice that I'd offset it until I'd already done it, and then I was like, wait, what am I doing? We're not doing any nasty offsetting here. Gross. We'll just fill it in like that for the time being. And then that should be good. So I should be able to, I think I should be able to remove these now. Yes. And then you can go back there. You can go back there and there. And then you are going to go here. And now we should have our infinite water source without looking silly and being off center. There we go. Am I right? Nice. Okay. Now we have our infinite water source in a safer place there. And now I'm going to take the time to... Does it make sense to just fill this whole thing with water? Or maybe should I do some sandstone slabs and waterlog them? I think that might be the way to do it. Let's do some sandstone slabs. I don't want to use all of the sandstone for that. There we go. So we'll do some sandstone slabs right like this. Mr. Sheep, I need you to leave, please. Pardon me. Oh, you know what we could use for a blue block as well is this warped stem, because this block right here is fire resistant. Not exactly what I was going for, but I kind of like it. I kind of like it. The floating water. Does it like try and spawn it? No, it doesn't. Honestly, I'm gonna keep doing that. I actually kind of love that. Oh. Okay, hold on. That's. I don't think we can do this. I think this gotta go. What do I not need in my hands? Seeds. We're gonna make these go. Welcome back. Good to see you. Glad to have you here. Just gonna do ourselves a little bit of expanding of this so that we don't have to walk directly into the right spot. And then will this... Yes. Yes, question mark. It doesn't really help us, but it looks better. It doesn't really help. There's no point. There's no point in doing that. But I could do it with the slabs, I think. I think this still would let me... Nope. Well, I think we got to cope with that. I think we're just going to have to cope. We'll do like this, maybe. Expand it all on the sides. I do remember the quests, but what you missed is everything burning down. So all of the quests are gone. All of the deaths are gone. It was all terrible. Terrible, terrible. So we gotta come up. I do remember a good portion of them. So I think we're gonna be okay to put together some of the important ones that we'd come up with. But yeah, we had quite the fire here just a little bit ago. Okay, let's just boom, 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 boom. Does this building look a little special? Yes. I feel like that looks really silly, but that's okay. I love it, and it's gonna keep us safe. It's gonna keep us safe. Yeah, this all just happened like today. This was like not even an hour ago. This was within the last hour. This all happened. So while you missed a little bit, you didn't miss everything. You didn't miss everything. There's still stuff to be seen. That's not really how I wanted that log, but I don't know if there's a way I can do the log any better. Maybe I'll just dump some water. Just use that. Beep, 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 beep. There we go. Thank you, water. There we go. Okay. We gotta clear some inventory space and light this place up. It is dark. Hey, Zen. You just saw Superman. How was it? I would like to see that. We talked about going with V's family this weekend, but obviously our week's plans got shifted a little bit. But that is one that we also would like to see. Good, good. You might be, I don't know how long you've been in the chat, Zen, but everything burned. We got attacked by a ghast and everything burned. So we are doing some recovery right now because every single thing got destroyed. So we are we gotta rebuild, and our villagers burned to death as well. Yep. The blaze got us. The blaze took us down. But it's okay. It actually, like all things considered, looking around at everything, yes, we've had to do quite a bit of rebuilding. I honestly think it could have been far worse than it actually was. And maybe that's just me being optimistic, but I think it could have been a million times worse than it actually was. Get out of here. Did we have, was it a post right here? I think it was. I'll just make this safety porch just for a minute so we don't perish. I know. Yeah, it could have burnt the entire thing down and it didn't. So we lucked out. I would have been very sad if everything had burned. But like I was saying, luckily, it saved enough of the house that I think we are going to be okay. I think this goes right across here, doesn't it? Is that what we did? I don't know what we did. I don't remember. That feels a little low. I think it was above that window. I think I would have used to say that I am a Marvel guy, but I would say nowadays I am torn. Is that a fair answer? Because I think Marvel did such a good job for so long, and then after Endgame just kind of was like, all right, we've done what we wanted to do. And I think that kind of like defeated some of it for me, you know, like, I don't know, took away something that I liked. So I don't know. I think I would say I was a Marvel guy. Now I'm just kind of a whoever makes movies that make me happy guy. Which I feel like is a better way to exist anyway, but my cat is digging at my door, trying to get in. Should I let her in? Maybe. Oh, I lost every animal. Yep, they're all gone. The only thing that survived was a sheep. And honestly, at this point, he might have walked off a cliff. I don't know where he is. There he is. Here's our sole surviving sheep. But yeah, we lost a lot. I mean, it was brutal. And then get this, I didn't even get to kill the blaze because it just floated down. It just fell all the way down. But now we have this central structure, which should allow us to get in and out more safely. And hopefully not have that happen again. How did everything burn? A blaze spawned in and ruined our lives. That's how. Wait, is that an infinite? Oh my gosh, it is. Nice. There we go. All right, now we have this completely watered up. Not that we needed to, but it's kind of nice to have it in the event that we, you know, have anything dangerous go on in there. Even an exploding creeper wouldn't destroy that. I know, I had no clue. I had no clue that blazes even were in this. Like, and I should have known. But yeah. Fire tick ruined the whole thing. Yes. That is precisely what happened. Is fire tick destroyed everything that I love. But now we've got a silly little structure that I actually really like as well. I mean, it's kind of silly looking, but it's fun. So, I can't complain. We might make it cuter in time, but for now it's going to look like that. I suppose I think this is, I agree. I think this is worse than when I fell and lost everything. Yeah. I am going to now shift, I think, to just cutting down some dark oak trees for a little bit, because we need dark oak. I mean, that's what the majority of the porch was made of and everything, and that's what we got to rebuild first. Oh, that's what saved us too. Everything was burning and then it started raining. The Minecraft gods wanted to save us. So I do have some thankfulness there, because everything was going. See, look, our beautiful tree gone. I am leaving it there though as a relic. No, not again! Not again! Okay, hold on, we're sleeping. We're sleeping. How dare you? You know what? It's easier for me to move this bed than it is for me to try and fight this guy. Hold on. We're just gonna... Yep. Dude, I swear if the lightning just causes my house to burn down again, I'm gonna lose it. We gotta move this lightning rod. It was the safest place for it at one point. It is no longer the safest place for it. I think the lightning rod now belongs on top of our structure that we've built. This is definitely the safest place for it now. So we'll just drop right there. There we go. Yep, definitely the safest place for it. I don't want to see this poor tree go, but I think it's gotta. Yeah, if it didn't rain, it would have, everything on the island would have gone. Yeah. Yep, that's exactly what would have happened. No, that was that blaze was the perfect storm. And I was kind of joking afterwards. I didn't even have replay mod on. I still don't even have replay mod on right now, or flashback on. So didn't even get the clip of us watching everything burn. So that'll be a fun one to go find. We'll cut down the rest of the tree parts here in a bit. This Enderman's making me sad though. But I should probably kill the Enderman, because then I can get maybe a pearl. Probably not 2 pearls, but maybe a pearl. Hello, friend. I will die if I try and fight you right here. So let me just change this up really quick. Let me just make a little safe place here. Where'd you go? Hi, buddy. You're so kind. Wow, thanks for wanting to give me a hug. Oh, you better come back. Don't you dare. Don't you dare disappear on me. Didn't even drop a pearl. Tragic. Oh well. At least we've got some dark oak again. We do need the dark oak saplings to fall, and I don't know if they're gonna fall while they're attached to this. Oh, there was some. 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 7. There you go. Can I get the rest of these tree parts up here before things start falling? Probably. Ah! There we go. Please let me reach it. There we go. How much longer am I streaming today? I don't know. A while. I think I'm gonna. I don't know. I think I'll probably do the normal 2 hours, so probably 3 central. But we'll see. If 3 central rolls around and I'm like, man, I'm feeling good, we can keep going, then maybe I'll keep going. But we'll see. I do want to get back to working on the video I was working on before I had to leave up in a rush on Tuesday, so I'd like to probably get back onto that, and I would probably not stream myself doing that just for the sake of theatrics. But at least here for another hour and a half. Guess I can get rid of these random dirt patches where we had berries growing. Don't need those anymore. Okay, all these armadillo scoots, I don't know what to do with them. I'm just gonna keep storing them in there, I guess, for now, but... Oh, there was a huge storm here, like, the last couple of weeks, so I bet it's rolling through now. Stay safe, because I know it's taking out power for a lot of people. Oh, goodness. Wow. What an eventful first hour. I feel like my heart rate's just starting to decide that it's safe enough to pull off for a second. We got some dirt there. Well, I suppose with some of the dark oak back in hand, we can get to repairing some of this build so far. For that, we just got these 2 to fix here. And that's repaired. Luckily, that wall looks pretty good. I've already repaired this wall for the most part, as long as there isn't anything that burned low, and I don't think there is. And that one's all... I guess I gotta repair this part here. Oh, I thought I had spruce, and I don't. I'll have to grab some spruce to finish that one up. And over here definitely needs some love because all of this burned. Every last block on this side, and that should go all the way to there. There we go. Okay, let's go find some spruce, which I think we threw in here. Oh, we got a bunch of dark oak actually in here still. Grab those. So I think if I do something like, nope. Oh, that was gonna work. Oh well, we'll just give it the old drop in and leave. See you later, buddy. All right. Oof. Wow. Wait, is it 3 wide? Why do I feel like it's only 2 wide over there? Oh, because yes. Okay, we're good. We're good. I thought I was being silly, but we are not. There we go. Okay, the structure, for the most part, is repaired. Now we've got to redo the front porch, which I think was all spruce, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Okay. So we can take all this down and do a spruce patio now. Which I don't think we've ever actually, yeah, I don't know if we've got any more. Oh, there, we do have some spruce slabs lying around. We are going to need all that dark oak, so I'm going to grab that. I'm just kind of emptying some of this. Okay. Boom, and spruce, and spruce. And take some of that, too. I don't know what all we're going to need, so we're going to start with this. Boom, 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 boom. We're gonna have to try and remember what we did for this structure, because I think it came all the way out like this, and then maybe right here I had a staircase. I think that's what we did. I think we had a little step up right here, and then these, I do remember this part though. These were for our logs. Smoke slabs. You get an oak slab, and you get an oak slab. And I think technically I had these as spruce stairs, so we might fix that and make spruce stairs. Or maybe they were dark oak stairs. They might have actually been dark oak stairs right here. I can't remember. Oh, I already grabbed that glass. Yeah, I put it in here. Oh, I didn't grab that glass. Look at that. I thought I grabbed that glass. Here's I not. This feels like an accident waiting to happen right here, of falling into that. Okay, that feels right. Do we have any dark oak stair or fence still sitting around? We do. Okay. So to match the vibes, it's got to be like this, and that one was smaller. Yes. It's all coming back now. It's too high. There, perfect. And then you are gonna go right there. And I think these all, I think I did it all the way around like that. Yeah, I did. Okay. Well, not like that. Boom. And try and do the same thing over here. I think I need more slabs this. So let's make a couple more of these. Yes, that should be enough. Okay. That was not the smartest choice that I could have made, but it worked out just fine. I don't really want to work on that side right now, so I'm not going to do that because I don't want to die. Why do I feel like this side is wider than this side? No, it is. Okay, it's fine. All right. Now we've got the front patio section put together. That looks right. It looks like we did that correct. Now we need some of these again. Hello. Welcome to the Twitch side. I was mentioning before you got here, Zen, that the Twitch side might be coming to the end for the Twitch side, because we officially have the kind of first level of monetization where I can have essentially Twitch subscribers. You know, like I can do subscriptions on the YouTube side. I haven't decided if that's what I want to do or not, so that's why I have not done it yet. But technically, it is something I can do at this point. Do this. Or replace these out. Bah, bah, bah. Guess I'll go plant these. Oh gosh, you know what I just thought about? We didn't get enough drops from that dark oak tree. That's all the dark oak we got now. I know I'd probably actually stream only on YouTube. I haven't decided yet. We'll see. But it's kind of what I was thinking. Stream and videos only on YouTube. Haven't decided yet. That is not written in stone anywhere. But something I was thinking about. Okay. That looks about how I remember it. And we got our water over here now. So that's handled. Poof. Yeah. Oh, I'm not gonna give up Twitch. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I don't think it makes sense to just stop Twitch cold turkey. at all. I think it's a great platform for discoverability and also just for conversation with people. I don't know. I think I needed to think about more, and this is something that V and I have been talking about, is like, up until this point, I've been able to not have to think about this from like a business aspect of things. And with the oncoming of, you know, having at least a base level of monetization, it now that is kind of a soft requirement, which is like exciting. Don't get me wrong, very exciting, but it requires me to kind of think more from a business standpoint of things on this, and that's something I just haven't had to do yet. So we'll see. Yeah. Oh, I'm kind of sad about that dark oak. Do we have at least one more dark oak somewhere? I doubt it. I doubt it. I doubt it. Not in here, that's for sure. Boom, boom, boom. Honestly, I feel like the bone meal's got to be in here. I don't know why I've been putting it up there, but what do we got? More berries, more seeds. Okay, now we can, oops, now we can drop the wood things back in here and the stone things back in here. That's here. Oof, that was quite the time that has just occurred, but we are back on track now, I think. I am gonna put these back. I do not want to lose those. That's the last thing I want. Okay, and I am gonna grab some of this wheat and just make some more food so that we have more bread. We've got whole wheat fields for a reason, right? There we go. Yeah, I'm pretty close. I still need the watch hours. But the subscribers is getting pretty close, which is very exciting. Okay, I feel safe enough. If I were to put this down and a blaze were to shoot, it should hit right here and shouldn't hit any further. I feel relatively confident in that. I don't know if relatively confident fixes the problem, but okay, I think I just got to decide what side I'm on when I'm doing this and then just commit to being on that side. Well, I don't have a diamond pickaxe. Well, I guess I got to make one. Dang it. I was really holding on to those diamonds. All right. Sorry, little pickaxe. Did I have a diamond pickaxe? I would have cried if I did. I think I died with a diamond pickaxe when we fell off the edge a couple episodes ago, or last episode, whenever that was, a long time ago. Okay, we're getting obsidian, which is good. The question is, do we use the obsidian to make a hold on, sorry, I just realized the timer is still up on the other stream. Do we use the obsidian to make the enchanting table, or do we use the obsidian to make portal? I know, that's what I'm wondering as well, as if it'll actually take us to the nether or not. Okay, ancient debris. I was not expecting that. Yeah, I think portal is definitely the right choice as well. Unless those are the only 2 obsidian I get. Oh, he's bugged out. We broke the game. Nice. I don't know what he got stuck on. He got stuck on something. I don't feel like these blocks are found in the nether. I don't, just a sneaking suspicion. We got some eggs, some bones, some snowballs, some netherrack. I just gotta stay. I just gotta stay back. I'm getting a little afraid. Oh, a strider, buddy. I've never had a strider before. Hold on. Do we have a saddle anywhere? I'm still playing on 1.21.5, so I can't craft a saddle yet. But maybe I should up us to 1.21.6 so we can craft a saddle. That would be kind of fun. I don't appear to have a saddle. Oh, Mr. Strider friend, I will let you escape if you would like. You are welcome to roam the world. I won't offer that to many creatures from the Nether, but you are one of them that gets that privilege. The question is, do we just get on making a mob farm like we did on one chunk? Oh! Oh, I brought him to the overworld just to kill him. Oh, that's sad. That's what that achievement is. It's when you bring a ghast to the overworld just to kill them. Sad. Oh my gosh, we got a bunch of stuff from this that I was not really expecting to have to start sorting. I should have expected it, but I just didn't think about it. So I wonder if we go to the end or if the end comes to us. That's really, this is starting to make me wonder. And if the end comes to us, is the dragon going to spawn in here and then it's going to get killed by like cramming or something? I don't know. I'm starting to wonder. Because there was enough space for that gas to spawn without having to deal with any cramming damage. Makes me wonder. More ancient debris. I don't have enough diamonds to really necessitate using this ancient debris. We're getting a lot of gold though, so the game's kind of telling me to at least turn something in another, right? I mean, look at the game is handing us gold to do this. Okay. Well, I'll put this here and you can go there and you can go in there and... Okay. We can start some organization. I don't love that. You're not supposed to be there. Ah! Okay. Just gonna make sure that this is all safe. Nobody can spawn here if I just, you know, put torches where they need to be. There we go. I don't know if that's really gonna solve the problem, but we're gonna do that. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm guessing the end probably doesn't come to me, but I wasn't sure. Okay. This is going to be wood box. This is going to be nether box. I'm not going to count basalt as nether box though. I'm going to count that as random stones. But we'll put the rest of these as nether blocks. You're going to count as wood though. Okay. So that's going to be like that. I think the portal might end up being where these three are, but for now we're going to put this as a special material in the portal. Wood goes there. Various stones goes here. Wonder if you go to the nether, you could open another portal and go to the open world. Very one chunk of... I was kind of wondering the same thing. I bet there's some level of protection though. I don't know if there is or not, but I feel like there's probably some level of protection to prevent that. But who knows? I could also see there not being any sort of built-in anything for that, so... I'm just gonna drop all this stuff over here for now. We'll figure out the sorting of all that in time. Not you again. Oh, there's two of you. Oof. Wow. Okay. We did get 2 blaze rods, so that's good. That is more blaze rods than we had. And now we can maybe do potions and things too if we wanted to. Not that we really, there's not really a need to do it, but we may as well make the brewing stand and stuff. There's always a reason to. You know what's gonna spawn a wither skeleton? I was just about to say that. Oh, and you know what can't get to me? Wither skeletons. Ha! Losers. Yeah, you can't get through here, can you? You know, can the wither spawn? I hope it can't. That would be terrifying. We might end up having to use some nether brick as our roof or something. That seems to be what we're getting a lot of this time around. You stinker. You stay back. You don't get to shield break me like that. That was so rude of you. This is the best. This was the best course of action, guys. Making this little strike zone. Oh, all I had to do was wait. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. Wow. My building worked. This is some defensive strategy right here. Look at that. It's ugly but functional. Okay, let's continue on, I suppose. I hope we don't get one-tapped by anything. Take all that. Yes, it is a strider back there. Yes, I let the strider through because I didn't know where I wanted to put it, so I put it here. But I don't have a saddle, and I'm still on 1.21.5, so I can't make a saddle yet. But I think for next on Tuesday I'll have it on 1.21.6 so that we can actually make a saddle. I think that would be fun. I'd love if it would give me lava. That would be really awesome. What if this is lava that it's making and it's actually getting turned into source blocks and turned into obsidian? It's definitely not there though. Yeah, I see a portal too. I think we've got almost enough for a portal. Can't do anything with this gilded stuff, but can with the others. These are okay. Those blocks are not in the nether. They're not. So I don't know why they're a part of the nether build section, but gosh, I knew it was coming. Woof. All right. Time for you to get transformed into other things. Yeah, that's right. I'm just eating forever. Do you guys see that? There we go. Oh, shucks. You've all turned. That's so sad. Darn. Once again, defensive strategy for the win. Oh, oh well, at least I, survived far better than I have in the past. I hope nothing fell off the edge. That would really stink. You don't dislike me, do you? That would be unfortunate if you did. Okay, we've got all this. And I think our sword might have gone on the inside. There's a sword in there. Oh, there's stuff over here. There's all that. Okay, there's the sword, and we've got our obsidian. Let's just do a little F3G. Nope, that's chunk borders. F3B. Any other hitboxes around? Something. Oh, our food is right here. You can go in there. There we go. All right. We will F3B, put that away. All right. Yeah, apparently I died from that. That's kind of a sad thing to die from. I'd agree. My shield didn't even get a chance. Boom. Oh, shoulder hurts. Oh, what else do we not want to lose? Some of this stuff, probably. Take the obsidian over to the other obsidian, though. Where to put the other obsidian? Right here. There it is. I knew it was there. Don't worry. That was one of the lamer ways to die, though. I will give you that. I don't have a shield, though. Because my shield broke. So maybe we make one of those, because I don't want to get one shot. Boom. We'll just use acacia. Oh, we can't just use the acacia. Never mind. Now we're just going to use the acacia though, because I already had started with it. Shield, and that goes back, and you go on my shoulder. Thank you. I could do an XP farm. I did think about that. That's exactly what I was just thinking about, was like, I have the means to make potions now, and I could make some potions for the XP farm for the armadillo. I was thinking the same thing. I'm a little afraid. They've been hitting me a lot harder than I was kind of anticipating they would. Yeah, you can't get out, can you? Can't get out, stupid big hitbox looking guy. Sorry, those are mean words. I shouldn't have said those. The XP farm is definitely going to be something that we want, though, just given the fact that we can't survive past level 10. I don't know if we've been higher than level 10 yet this series. You know what would help? Having armor. Do we have enough iron? Oh. No, we don't. We can take all of our powers combined together here. We have enough. We do have enough ancient debris for one piece of netherite. But I think unless it decides to be nice to us, we need the netherite template. Like, regardless of what version, as long as it's newer than 1.16 or something, we need to get it, right? I only have the one armadillo, yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I could just update it to 1.21.7. Actually, copper armor is part of 1.21.8, I think. It's not 1.20.7. 1.21.7 is already here. Oh, I knew they were going to give me wither skeleton skulls to make bad decisions with. I knew they were going to do it. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I wonder if we need the netherite trim thing, because it's required now, I believe. Or even I mean, regardless of what version this is, it was definitely new enough. Like, oh my gosh, those hurt. The version's definitely new enough that it would require that. Also, aren't they supposed to take damage when they're on water? Are they not on water? Apparently not. I thought they took damage when they touched water, but maybe they don't. Okay. I am not dying to one of these little guys. That would be so sad. So I wonder where we'll get the netherite template. I guess maybe that requires us to actually go to the nether. Build a portal. I guess we can see what it does when we try and go to the nether. Yeah, go try and find a bastion. Do you guys see it's giving me real slime in there? Oh no, those are magma cubes. They're just, the colors were kind of blending in with the netherite, or the netherrack that I thought it was. But they were just giving me real slime. Woof, that was a hard hit. It really didn't feel that good. Okay, let's go take a sleepy. Just a little sleep. And then we can... I think we got enough. I think we've got enough to make our portal now. So your nether blocks, you all can go in there. You're not. You are this. Mud just seems like a weird one to get from in there, but I'm going to keep it. I don't know, we'll put these somewhere. Here, there, everywhere. I don't know. Okay, we got 8. So we need 2 more. For a portal. Do I have some gold for armor? Yeah, actually, gold might be the best option for armor, to be entirely honest. I'd rather have some armor than no armor, so there we go. And that should give us enough for the ancient debris too. Still, to make one thing of netherite, so. Alright. Back to the trenches. It's just giving me all the different blocks to use with all the different types of tools. Yeah, you again, I knew it. Dinkies. I guess they can't hurt me when I'm in the water, can they? Ha! Blazes are no match for me. I know what I'm doing now. I'm gonna stand back during all these little subsections of mining, especially when we're cutting through all the netherrack. We're just gonna... Darn, it really stinks that you guys can't get over to me, can ya? Shucks, that's so sad. Yep, you can't do that. Sorry, buddy. Oh, darn. Didn't work. What? It worked! Oh, the ceiling must be just short enough or something. No. That's not happening here. Oh, darn. Poor guy. Are you guys mad at me? They must be mad at me. Not mad enough to come after me, though. Okay, so it took from the ceiling. So I think we just need to fix that. Also, sorry for peaking the audio. I see it, it got pretty loud when I yelled. We can, turn that down, maybe. Little silly there. Oh, okay. Well, it gave me a peak, so it turned red. It gave me a little peak, so I want to make sure it didn't sound terrible. Oh, jeez, Louise, your axe hurts, brother. I didn't like that. Wow. Well, that was probably the easiest way to handle that monster party, but I do think it does raise the question of, do we actually have to have this be one block higher for when those monster parties happen? Because it appears that it ate these 3 blocks. Or these, I guess I should say, 6 blocks. So if we make it all one block, one actual block above, I think maybe it would be okay. Just gonna fill this in with other blocks now. I don't know what else, what last block we could use there. We'll use A block. Yep, there it is. Beautiful. You're gonna be what I put there. Oh, wow. Well, definitely the easiest monster party we've had to deal with. Probably the most difficult monsters that we would have had to deal with, but we were prepared this time and actually were able to do it. Oh, it ate my water. Do you guys see that too? Like it ate, so it eats those blocks. Okay, we're just gonna fill them in. I'm just gonna fill them in. Because it always eats those blocks. So, I'd rather just have it not. And boom. And now, even if it's a little bit further down, whatever. Doesn't bother me too much. We can do maybe, I think maybe we can do around like this and it would still be okay. It does eat the block though, so it probably won't be okay, but we'll have it for now. A cat spawn egg. Some drip leaves. Beautiful. How kind. just gonna stay back here now. The monster party is like the last big attack, I think, of each zone, though. Like the last big one. Yeah, good call. I do need to go close the other ends. Oh, you know what else I need to do? I need to sit up. My posture is real bad right now. Just looking at myself, and I was like, ooh, what's he doing? Oh, wow. Now we're cooking with gas. Probably not for too much longer, but... Oh, look, another Strider. Strider friend, I would love for you to survive. Oh, you're gonna die in the water. Please, please survive. Please get out. Don't die in the water. Please leave. There you go. You're safe there, buddy. Okay, I don't have any other space. So let's drop some of this stuff off. I don't want to lose that. Don't want to lose that. Don't want to lose those. Don't really mind the rest, I suppose. What's up, little guy? Okay, there we go. I am level 14. I know. We're getting somewhere now. The one thing I was thinking of though is, and we do have a lot of leather, which is good, but we've just received our first sugarcane, which means we could probably start on our journey of trying to make a sugarcane farm or something so that we can get books so that we can have a good enchanting space. Because that's what we're lacking right now is books. But I also think if we get, like, if it spawns us, I don't know if a woodland mansion is a level or anything, but if a woodland mansion is a level, that would be good too. Because that would give us some place to get some books and things. Yeah, buddy, I'm sorry. You're not gonna survive. You will transform. There's nothing I can do about it. Die by my blade, or die by the universe. Take your pick. This should be the last obsidian that we need, though, if I'm not mistaken. I kind of had thought about that, but it seems like they spawn aggro. Like, they've attacked me right away all the times. So I'm wondering if they just spawn aggro, because, like, I'm wearing all gold right now. So I don't know. But maybe if, well, he is not going to be my friend regardless. He's a brute. Yeah, that's true. He is not going to be my friend regardless, though. So this guy does not get to live. He wouldn't trade with me. Well, I suppose we'll have to find out if it'll give us more piglins. Oh, we are out of space. What's up, dude? All right, let's go do some real organizing over here. Mr. Sheep, please get out of the way. Thank you. We do have enough for this now, though. I feel like it's a bad idea to put it in the house. I feel like all of our experiences with putting things in our house have ended poorly so far, so we are not going to put it in the house. We are going to put it all the way over here. It's going to get its own space. Beautiful. All the way over here. We've got 11. We don't really have a 2x2 area. Well, we do right here. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just build it right here. We'll build it right here. And we'll give it an actual center or, you know, something to build around it at some point. Let's just put this jungle there. There we go. And that is that for now. I'm gonna go save this other obsidian. I hope we get another obsidian or at least lava or something, and then we can turn it into obsidian, because the problem is we did just use all of that for that, so we are now not going to have obsidian for trying to put together like a the enchantment table. So we will just need to play it a little safe just to be sure, but and at least start with this. You know what? I will grab. We'll use the gilded blackstone. I feel like that's a fun accent block to put around the portal. We'll definitely need to build a gate or something around it too to keep it safe, but I don't want things walking in, specifically creepers. Yeah, that's cute. I like that. All right, we'll drop that and then we'll sleep. I am not letting any phantoms come to us. I would prefer that that doesn't happen. Okay, let's finish out this portion and then we will go to the nether. Or we'll try and go to the nether, I suppose I should say. I'm hoping it gives us some more of the piglins, though. Okay, Mr. Strider. I already have 2 of you. I'm sorry. I can't have more. Can't have more. Too much on the agenda. These are not nether blocks. Not a 1. Okay, there we go. That was goofy. I don't know what or why it's kind of given us all these, but... Let's hope it'll spawn in some more piglins to try and trade with. If we could trade with them before they turn, that would be pretty awesome. Poor guy. Poor guy. Cramming damage. Knew it was going to happen. Good thing is we got a lot of stuff for observers, which is exactly what we're going to want for... Oh, there's the other obsidian that we need. But the observers, which is what we're going to want for making farms and things, if we're going to make like an automatic sugarcane farm. Okay, just gotta stay alive. Stay alive. Okay, kind of a weird mix there. I don't really need that, so we can cook that up. You are going to go into a safe place. You're also going to a safe place. Okay, there's a lot. There's a lot. I don't know why we get so much coral. Like, out of nowhere, it just got, the game just is like, hey, here's some coral. Have it. Oh, gosh. Wow. Oof. That could have been mighty bad. That would have been one that we just, like, died and didn't really even have a chance to react to. We'll let him transform. There we go. Woofda. Okay. We can just get a normal one to spawn. We can give it another try. Or we just get even more obsidian. I just don't want to be close to any of these blocks anymore. They keep hitting me really, really hard on the first hit, and I get sad. This is such a weird mix of blocks. That's what I thought. That's what I thought, boys. You can't get me. There we go. Does not look like I got any wither skulls from that. All right, time to go organize again. And we don't have enough diamonds, actually, to make a any enchantment table either. I'm just thinking about that. Such a weird mix of drops that this just keeps giving us. Where do we have kind of our various drops? We'll do these over here for now. For now. There will be more organization for those in time. You'll go there for now, and you both will come down here and make another chest. There we go. No, it is all good. It is all good. Do not worry at all. Like I said, we're already at the 2-hour mark, so I could end it really any time. I just figure we'll make it through this nether section, and then we'll go on from there. It's quite the eventful little stream, much more eventful than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, I agree. That was the goal of today's stream, was just to like have it be a hangout stream, but I figured while we were hanging out I could at least stay on track with what I've been doing, right? I just want one more chance with some of these guys. Just let them spawn. Let me trade with them. I've got the gold on deck, not them though. You are not who I want to hang out with. You are the problem. This whole episode, you're the crux of the issue. Ooh, we'll cut through stuff now. Once again, not nether blocks, but not you either. Well, you can come over here. I don't really care. You can't get through these blocks, so doesn't really matter to me. I just can't get within your hitting range. That would really stink. Ah, I got stuck. There we go. We gotta be getting close to the end of the nether, but like I said, I want one more chance with the guys. Yeah, that's my thought too. We gotta be getting real close, but we're just gonna hit these guys and maybe they'll survive, maybe they'll die. Where are my frogs when I need them? Dead. All of my frogs are dead, but think about all the frog lights we could be getting right now. Ugh, my poor froggies. No, they haven't dropped any skulls either. We did get 2 skulls though, so I wonder if there's gonna be a 3rd skull in a chest or something. Because we got 2 in a chest. Oh, we gotta be getting close. Ah! Come here, sir. Oh, that would be so cool if it worked. Trade with me before you change. Come on. I got some gravel. I think I could gilded blackstone from him before he changed. I think it did give it to me. Oh no, he dropped the gold. Never mind, it did not. But it did work. It did try. It did work. Go ahead and summon the wither. Yeah, I think I would prefer to do that in the end. I think that's probably just the safer option to try and do it there instead of here. Okay, we do have a lot of pork chops, which is really nice though. We've been kind of lacking on food and stuff, so that's nice to see. I really don't need any more chests. I feel like we've kind of reached max capacity on chests. I don't think there's much of a need for any more. But the game gives, right? All that away. Can't remember where I put any of these drops. Bones, apparently, okay. Hold on. All of this is going over here now. Well, most of it. Not the gold. The gold's gonna sit probably in the treasure box with the coal. There we go. Oh, yes. I should definitely do the portal. Yeah, we should try the portal before we end the stream. That's a great call. Now that we've tried trading with these guys, though, I feel like I can kind of crank through this, and I don't really have to be paying too much attention to what spawns or what doesn't spawn. Just drive through it. I wonder if there will be 2 monster parties, just based off of how long this... Oh, benevolent gift. Netherite scraps. The game does like us. Look at that. Upgrade in 80 seconds. All right, we're gonna let that do its thing. Wow, that was a long section. Okay, we've got flint somewhere. We've got steel here. Where's our... I guess I'm just gonna grind this piece of gravel. I wasn't even paying attention. We've got lava. You're right. Fantastic. Yeah, let's make... Hold on. That's a really, really good call out, guys. I wasn't even paying attention. Let's make ourselves a cobblestone generator. I just don't know what I want to make it out of. Maybe we'll just use all this mossy cobble. I got it. Okay. So cobblestone is made when a running lava source runs into a running water source, right? I don't want to screw this up. If I screw this up, I will be so sad. I think that's what we need to build over here, if we're going to build it. Oh my goodness. I can't believe it. Okay, hold on. Let's fill in this idle. I-D-Y-L-L. I don't know what that is. A breeze of peace blows across the land. Lava source and running water. Yep. Okay. But I can't, like, if the running water hits the lava source, it's gonna turn into obsidian though. So we gotta make sure that it's the running lava that touches the running water, right? Or does the running lava need to touch the water source? I don't want us to mess it up, guys. I think the last time I made a cobblestone generator is probably the last time I played Skyblock, which was who knows how long ago. When I was a wee child was the last time I did Skyblock. Oh, really? That's as far as we could get with that? That's silly. All right, let's throw some lights down. Okay. So, first of all, wherever this is going to be, we need to make sure the floor around it is fireproof. At least for the initial area of where it's going to be. 3 block, 1 stationary lava, 2 running water. I just want to make sure we don't turn our lava block into obsidian, guys. That would be bad. Here, you know what? Before we even waste our lava block over what could turn into obsidian, let's continue to grind out our gravel and get a flint and try and go to the nether. Because if we can do that, then we're gonna be good. What if I can't get flint? Like, what if it only will drop as gravel? Is it special gravel? Nope, it's not. It's just normal gravel. Unless they did something special in the coding to make it so you can't actually have flint and steel. That would be so strange. There we go. Okay, I was like, there's no way that's a real thing. Okay. Well, there's only one way to find out, right? So let's go. Maybe not with our lava in hand, though. Hold on. We're gonna be smart and not lose this to the abyss. You can go there, and you can go there, and you can go there, and you should go there, and you should definitely go there. And the rest of the diamonds, if I lose them, I lose them, but I would rather have protect. So. Okay. Into the nether. Hopefully it works. I'd be interested if it didn't. Oh my gosh, it does. Oh my gosh, and it's the real nether. Holy buckets. It's real. Convenient. Very nice. We are going to now leave it behind. Water on one end runs to lava. And it's okay. 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 Ah, I'm just afraid. It's okay. We know it's gonna work. We know it's gonna work. So we'll build it. We'll build it right next to the nether. Why not? We'll build it right here on this end. So it's 3 blocks wide, like that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just make it 2 extra blocks on both sides, maybe. So we'll go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yes, I know I'm losing all of this, don't worry. And then we'll do like this. And now I can fill this in safely and feel less bad. Should there be any... Oh, gosh, I hope there's no fire spread from it, but you never know. Lava likes to light things on fire, as we learned in my series too, so. Okay, with that done, maybe we'll use some blackstone now, and we'll do... So that'll be the lava. And that's water. So that's lava, that's water, that's water. And then they flow together right here and make cobblestone. That sounds right. What if I did it this way, though? What if I can make it small? You guys are all probably right, but I'm just gonna do it. And if it doesn't work, it's my own fault, but I want to see if just making it this small will work. There was no world in which that worked. All right, let's go grab some lava. Now we do have free obsidian, though. Water runs into it from the other end. Beep. Okay. Here, let's... Gotta go grab some more blackstone. I think that's what I'm gonna use the most of. Yeah, I don't remember the last time I made a lava or a cobblestone generator. Lava source and water sources on opposite axis. 6-block trough. Yeah, I feel like this is the type of design that I remember, Tim, what you're talking about here. Of have like the water flowing and the lava flowing. And then the existence of the... This should make the... Yeah, this is it. This is it. And now, I am going to make it special. So we are now going to make, using... Well, we're going to need to get some cobblestone actually first. But we're going to make an observer and a piston that are then going to shove all that out for us so that we don't lose any of it. Uh-oh. Well, that's not what we want. That's going to kill it. Right? I guess that's the real question. Is this just going to turn this into obsidian? Yep, it will. Okay, so we're still not right. Still missing something. Because I thought that's how you were supposed to do it. It was like that. And the lava would flow, but maybe the lava doesn't flow fast enough anymore. Like maybe, because the lava, I think, used to flow faster in the past. I love just getting to struggle through these things on stream. You guys can see that I'm just a guy. All right. What if... I mean, maybe this is... maybe this is just the way to do it. Have the water and the lava start kind of in separate sectors. So like have the lava there and have the water there. That still doesn't seem like the way. It should have worked. It didn't work. See, look, it's like the water is flowing so much faster that it's like eating it up. But I think, you know, I think we've got enough cobblestone now that I could make the actual piston system now. You think I should keep going with it? I'll try. I don't want to have to go and get more from the nether. I think that's going to obsidian it. Yeah. We're missing something. You know what it is? I think it's actually a height thing. I think the water needs to be lower. Or maybe the water... Oh, God. What is it? It didn't work. I don't know, man. We're still struggling, Zen. We've tried 2 different designs now, and it keeps turning the last lava block into obsidian. That's what I thought. You only need the 1 block of lava. I know, but it's not. It doesn't seem like it's flowing fast enough. Like it's just getting immediately turned. Water in 1 block flowing to a 2nd block, but dig a block down on the 2nd block. Ooh, maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's our issue, is that the trough is too... So if we do lava, water, obsidian is formed here. Because then if the water flows, it would just go down. Okay. Let's see. Lava. Water. Yes, flowing into a second block. That's I think we need to go one more. We're missing something here, boys. I think the lava needs to be over on this block. We're getting bamboozled by the game. Lava does not go opposite of water, but on the separate axis. Yes. Looking at an L shape, but then how do I make it automatically shove it away if it's gonna be like that? Because I want to make it automatically shove away. Oh, you know what? That should work. I'm thinking. Yep, there it is. There's what we needed. That's all it was. All right. So we got that now. We definitely have enough cobblestone now to make our piston and our observer, probably. Now I think we can make them push each other along. Right? Piston. We need... Yes, we should be good. We just need the one iron, right? Yeah, we do. Okay. Finally, I know. Yeah, we figured it out. Now, where did I put the redstone? Redstone. Oh, is there any wood left in there? So we got the piston. What do we need for the observer? We got that. Boom. And then we got the redstone that we need. Okay. And now we should be able to just have this detect when it's made, push it out, and go. So you're going to push when this detects creation, which will send a pulse to there. Can't remember if pistons need to be powered directly behind them, or we'll do that first and just test. I love that you've made me. We got more redstone somewhere. We have to have more redstone somewhere. Unless we died and lost it all. Hold on. I swear we had more redstone. But maybe it was really just this little bit. So maybe I can't make... Oh, there's some more. Not a lot more, but it might be enough, actually. Okay. Now, if I do a little beep, 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 beep. I don't know if that'll work, but we're going to try. Oh, God. Oh. Ah. An unlimited loop. But it should stop pushing when it's done, right? Look at that. Wow. Oh, it's beautiful. Look at all the cobblestone. Oh, it's perfect. And it's got its own little safe corner. It can't get harmed. We've done it. We've done it. After 2 hours and nearly 30 minutes, we've done it. Wow. That is pretty silly. I know there's definitely a better way to do this, but I kind of like the fact that the piston gets powered by itself. Now, the question is, will it actually stop at 12? And if it stops at 12, will it restart if I haven't mined it? I don't know if it will. Let's see. No, it won't. So we'd have to restart. Yeah, repeater's probably a smarter way. But I can also just do it this way, where when it's done a full section, then we just go boop, and then it restarts itself. And then we let it cook itself out. Now we've got a bunch of cobblestone, and now we can actually have a roof. It's gonna take a lot of just sitting here and grinding out cobblestone, but at least we have a roof, right? It makes me wonder though, if we could set up like a TNT duplicator to drop and blow up right here, break the cobblestone, and then have that kind of flow and collect. Yeah, redstone torch, or, you know, even like a lever would probably work too. Have a lever over here that just sends a different pulse to start it again. Look at that though. That right there is progress. Boom. Now it goes again. Fantastic. That was perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. It did at least something. Sweet. No, you're good. What if the long cobblestone hit a wall? What do you mean? Yeah, we managed. Look at that. It's working. Yeah, I kind of thought about that, but it'll stop itself because the piston will reach a push limit. So regardless, it's gonna stop and kind of bug out anyway. I mean, we could set a wall just for aesthetics if we wanted to, but it should stop right where I'm standing regardless. I think it's right here. On this one. Maybe it might be one more than this, actually. Let's see. Oh, no, I was right. Yeah, so that's the limit there. And then when we break it all the way down, it would just reset. So now if I go all the way down, boom, it has to start back up, and we get all of our cobblestone, and now we've got a full 64 stack of cobblestone, which is far more than we have ever had. I really like what we did here, though, with this. That's worked out for us. Certainly kept us safe, at least. Oh, I don't know. I think if we put a wall, it would push through the wall. Like if I did unless it was an obsidian wall, you have to have a block that is non-pushable. So like I have to make it out of obsidian, because like if I do this, I'll just show you here. If I break these down, yeah. So if I just go boom, and then it will connect, and now, unless I put if I could put an obsidian right there, and it would stop it from pushing out. But this is what it would look like if I didn't do that. Yeah. But if I just put an obsidian right there, it would work just fine too. It would stop it from pushing past there. But since it's just gonna go that far anyway, I may as well just have it go out the 12 blocks, mine it in or have it go out the 13 blocks, 12 blocks, whatever it is, mine it back and have it reset like this. It's a little more, you know, time consuming, but what I could do in time, if we get more redstone and things, is set up an observer right here at the end of the push limit, that once it's all set, it takes another set of pistons that pushes it all down one block, and then it would make a 12 by 12 section of pushable blocks. It'd actually be or 11 by 13, I think, technically, but, or 11 by 12. I guess let's just count this. When this is decided that it's done making things. Okay, so it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So if I put a line of pistons right here and another observer right here on the end, actually I'd probably have to put the observer right here on this end. These would all get shoved, and then they'd have another 12 blocks that they could go. Yeah. Yeah, realistically, I could make this be as long as I want. Just depends on how many observers and how many pistons I can make. But I mean, we're getting a ton of cobblestone already. I feel like I need to get a light on top of this. I keep looking at it, and I'm not doing it. So let me just do this really quick. We'll just do... let's do a bunch of lights. Beautiful. Like I said, it's not perfect, but it does its job really, really, really well. Look at all this quartz. I don't know what this area is. I shouldn't start it. Oh, emerald. I shouldn't start it. What if it's only nice things though? It said a calm breeze. Shifts over. I did spawn in a basalt delta. This level, let's see what it was called. It was called the Idle. You reached phase idle. It makes me wonder if it's a phase that I can idle in. But why would I do that? More diamonds. Beautiful. Ooh, there was a honey block just then. Oh gosh. I can't believe I just died to slime. What a silly way to go. It's actually awesome that we have slime though. We can make a little slime something. I don't know what. Slime something though. Boom, 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 boom. Here goes all of my levels though. I think I was level 20 when we just died there. You silly slimes. Can't do that to me. Yep. All the levels are gone. Were we ever going to make it with all of them? Were we really? I don't think so. Okay, little slime. I gotta unload my inventory really quick, buddy, or else I'm gonna lose everything. So let's just do that right quick. Okay. That was a whole lot of stuff that just happened just then. We did get a diamond though. That's nice. I don't even know what to do with all this. If only the frogs, I know. I do like the idea of making the XP farm though using the armadillo. That's a really smart idea. Get our honey block. We got a honey. Not really a food block, but I'll put it in there. All right, with that silly little death, I think that is where I'm going to end today's stream, is with my dumb little death that put us out. But yeah, we don't have any animals anymore, so our only food source really is our wheat, which is fine. It's no problem. But so we would take, so the XP farm, I'll explain that before we leave. So you find a little armadillo. Armadillos cannot take damage when they are in this state. They will not take damage. So what you do is you hit this armadillo that is in this state. You hit it with a potion, whatever the potion is that makes the silverfish. And then when you hit it, when it's, can you go back to your scared state, buddy? Be scared of me again, please. Can you be scared of me again? I promise I'm very scary. I promise. I'm evil. I'm evil. I don't want to hit him and make him take damage. But essentially, when he's in that state, hit him with the potion, and then if you hit him, he won't take damage, but he'll spawn the silverfish, and then you just make the silverfish die. And then you get all the XP, and it gives you a ton of XP. Oh, I think he's afraid of the zombie, actually. He's not even really afraid of me. I don't want to hit him. I don't want to hit him. I can't do it. I can't bring myself to do it. He's just hidden away. But yeah, so that would be a good one for us to try and do next time. Do that on Tuesday. Everybody on Tuesday is going to be like, whoa, what happened? I'm going to be like, well, you see, I streamed on Sunday too. It's nice to have cobblestone going over there. I love that we kind of have like the living area, and then we'll have a little industrial-esque area over there. Sad that we lost the villagers though, because that means no villager breeder, no iron farm. That's a bummer, but It'll be okay. Yeah, it makes silverfish, so technically it's still a silverfish 1, but it uses this guy to make the silverfish. Yeah, that's how it works. There we go. That's all I got for today. I'm gonna be done and go drink some water probably. I've got a ton of water right next to me though. But thanks for hanging out this afternoon, guys. It would be really nice to get an ally. I almost guarantee we're gonna get an ally. I feel like they're giving us everything else. I guarantee an ally is on the way. I think that makes the most sense. So we'll do that. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. I have, like I said, kind of a multitude of videos that are gonna be coming out over the next couple of weeks. So be excited. I'm excited. I'm excited to be working on them. But yeah, take care, and I will talk to you all very soon on Tuesday. Look at that. A little bit of a less of a gap by doing a stream on a Sunday. But yeah, take care. Have a good night, guys.